प्राइस एक्शन इज सुप्रीम, ये सबने सुना है, बट एक्चुअली प्राइस एक्शन होता क्या है? गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब वीडियो। तो इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं अबाउट अ कॉमन प्रॉब्लम ऑफ मोस्ट ऑफ द ट्रेडर्स विच इज व्हेन टू एग्जिट। 90% लोग सिर्फ प्रॉफिट को देखते हैं बट उसको कभी बुक नहीं कर पाते, कभी अपने अकाउंट में रियलाइज नहीं कर पाते, बिकॉज दे एक्चुअली डोंट नो व्हेन टू एग्जिट। जब मार्केट अपने टॉप पे होता है तो हमें ऐसा लगता है कि ये तो अभी और ऊपर जाएगा, एंड वहां से मार्केट टर्न अराउंड कर देता है। This is one of the most common mistakes by people. This was the same problem which a trader was facing before joining the mentorship program. He was a trader who used to follow VCP. He knew when to buy, पर उसको exit करने में बहुत problem थी. Let's have a look at his journey.
So I joined the trading program from Garv with an intention to learn price action trading. And it was not more just only on price action trading, it was also more about building conviction. So I primarily trade VCP structures. However, what I wanted to understand is how do you really sell at strength, and like how do you identify bottoms, because these are two things that VCP does not really help with, and VCP is generally done at the top. So the I think where the course actually helped me is one, being able to identify bottoms. I think that is where it kind of helped me a lot. And Gaurav was being modest when he said about, trading a cup, trading cups. Now, generally people trade at the cup level. Gaurav's approach of identifying bottom is such that when you would have probably entered at a cup level, and most traders entered at a cup level, Gaurav would have already been 100% up. Like the silver trade, I manually calculated, Gaurav was already 103% up when the cup was forming. Okay, and that is something he's not told right now, but when you're doing the course, he will show you how exactly his structure or the catching of the bottom is. And I think that was something like an eye opener for me, because uh, even when I trade VCP, and I actually put that same VCP approach on silver as well. But by the time I would have entered VCP, if in hindsight, right, if I would have entered VCP, he would have already been 47 to 50% up by that time, because the way he basically looks at the market, or he teaches you about market and price structure, is very different. um, and I think that helps a lot. Okay, so that is one aspect. Second aspect was selling into strength. So the selling into strength happened with JK Bank. I was holding JK Bank. I've traded the Jay Bharat also. I did not really know how to exit at strength, like at what point where to exit at strength. And one of the things that he basically said was, if this happens on Monday, just exit the whole thing. And that's what I did. The prime thing that I learned from that is how to sell at strength, how to unload my, the entire position. Even with Jay Bharat trade that he talks about, my entries were very different. When Gar would have already entered the trade, I entered it on my setup only. It happened a little later, but exits almost happened similarly. And I think that uh, like when what Garv has taught or helps a lot with is how to figure out learning just with trend lines. Like you don't really require anything, any other approaches. And the recent episode was with Nifty 50, where my system was telling me saying exit, and Garv's system of trend lines was telling stick to the trade, stick to the system, right? And that was something that gave me confidence while my main system exited the stocks. Gulf systems or the approach of just simple trend line, it was nothing, it was actually nothing else other than just a simple trend line. It gave me a conviction to hold certain positions that I had held in the past, rather than exit them. So I think that overall it was more like an upgrade from where I already was. And it was more about these small tweaks that, the ideas that come in, and help you become a better trader.
I hope you got inspired by this amazing journey. आप अपनी ट्रेडिंग में क्या स्ट्रगल्स फेस कर रहे हो? डू लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट्स. शेयर दिस वीडियो विद योर फ्रेंड्स एंड ऑल्सो सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल इफ यू हैवंट. थैंक यू सो मच.